Alright, it's been a while since last video, but here's a look at a load I picked up yesterday. Took a little road trip to get it all, but I think it was worth it. Had a good day. Got some new projects to last me through the winter, it looks like. We'll start with this here, this Hobart. It's very similar to the welder that I have now, the one that I actually use. A little bit newer model. It has distributor ignition instead of magneto. Electric start also. Now, of course, you saw the distributor's missing. That's the only thing that's missing off of this this welder. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. See, somebody's tried to put some wheels on it, but it didn't quite hold up. Turns over decently. It's got good compression. Should be a good runner. Might be neat to have a pair of them, or just part this one out. Throw the electric starter on my welder. Again, it's missing the faceplate for the dial back there. But it's a 230 amp welder, DC, and I think it's a 4,000 watt generator, 120 and 240. Definitely a decent thing. I picked up, well, I was given these two power supplies, HP power supplies. Hard to get a good look at them. They're both identical. I haven't actually really had a good look at them yet. Good things to keep around for little experiments and testing and whatnot. Pretty low current though, which, you know, it's acceptable. Good for little stuff. And the big prize, what I went down there for, is this big military generator with an American MARC. Sorry about that. American MARC twin cylinder air cooled diesel V-twin. Pretty uncommon engine. To be honest, never seen one other than this. And I've never even seen the single cylinder American MARC generators. I only saw videos of them after I found out about this one, and I searched them. But there's a couple videos out there on YouTube and whatnot. But I figured this thing was just too neat to pass up. It turns over, but it's tight. Like I can't even move it. A little bit. Of course, 24 volt starter, the standard military thing. Let's see. It's got a Lima generator. Interesting thing. It's really two generators. Here's one, and then there's a second there. It's they're in line, direct connected. The first generator you're looking at here, this got to be a 12 pole generator. It is in fact 120 volt, 400 cycles, 400 hertz at 2000 RPM, which is this main generator, or the one generator. And then the smaller generator is a standard 12208 3-phase 60 cycle unit, which is that one down there. I believe there's actually a gear reduction in between them, because you have gear oil, which is separate from the engine oil, which is over here. So the engine, I would think, maybe turns at 2,000 RPM, because that's what the 400 cycle generator runs at. And then I guess there might be a gear reduction in here to reduce it down to 1,800 RPM for the 60 cycle generator. Definitely some strange stuff. Another neat little thing is air shutoff, which I guess might be an emergency stop of sorts. Solenoid activated, then there's a manual lever. Of course, there'd be an air cleaner on top of here originally, which I didn't get. But I don't know. If the thing runs away, it cuts the air off. I don't know. Interesting. External governor, which is pretty slick. Gonna start and stop lever on that. Not sure what that how that functions. It's got 2 injection pumps here and here. For decompression, which is connected across. American MARC. It's your injector. It's American Bosch system. I think there's glow plugs. This engine's got glow plugs too. I believe it's this one right here. That's a glow plug. And that's a exhaust temperature sensor. Dual oil filters, I believe. Yeah, fuel pump. Different things on it. This is, I believe this is an ether injection system. There's a little hand pump there, and then another little hand pump. Not sure how that works, but it's pretty interesting. Let's get a shot of the control. According to the meter, it's only got 30 hours runtime. So that's interesting, if that's correct. Yeah, there's engine controls. Sorry. Glow plug, starter switch, fuel pump. There's your 60 cycle monitoring. Different taps. I guess that'd be voltage, amperage, and frequency. Up there on that gauge. Breaker, and then a field rheostat. And then it's got a 28 volt DC output, which I guess would be charging. Again, amps and volts. Field rheostat. And on the 400 cycle side, again, I guess whatever taps you're at, because I believe that's 3-phase 2 for the 400 cycles. And volts, amps, and frequency. And then another rheostat. Now, I'm not sure what this gauge is for yet. Whenever it's measuring its Celsius times 100. So, whatever it's reading, it gets pretty hot. A couple screws missing there. Not include ether capsules. Here's your hookups. That's 60 cycle 4-wire. I believe this is 400 cycles 4-wire. I wonder if the plugs are different. Maybe not. Maybe it's only 3-wire for the 400 cycles. And then I guess this is DC output. Cool breakers. Okay, yeah, the 400 cycles is only 3-wire. and a contactor there. Definitely a fun project. Here's the information tags. Consolidated diesel electric. Generator gear case, there you go. 1/2 pint turbine oil. I guess I could look these numbers up, see what their equivalents are. Navy numbers. Interesting. I've been told by a friend who's real big into the military surplus that this is probably an Air Force unit. That 400 cycles was typically used in Air Force communication equipment. So this would probably be a ground power unit of some kind. This whole top box is also removable, the whole control. It's got these 4 wing nut latches, and there's big disconnects, line disconnects between the two. Some more little bits and pieces down there. Looks like some lugs for a permanent connection. Kinds of fun little things. There's a throttle solenoid there. Just the kind of stuff I like. Goofy, random, outdated machinery. I'm surprised to see these are exhaust temperature sensors. It's pretty interesting to see. I figure this unit be from the 80s or the early 80s, late 70s. Pretty neat to see. Can't wait to get it running. That might be a glow plug there too. Pretty light duty wires though. Not sure. Oh, and these outputs here go to a battery charging unit, which is a separate unit, interestingly enough, which I did also get. Definitely a heavy duty thing. Oh, let's see what the weight is on that. I think I saw the weight on that tag. Oh, jeez. It's pretty heavy. Pretty heavy for only 6 kilowatt. 4 kilowatt max on DC, 6 kilowatt on the 3-phase AC 60 cycles, and 6 kilowatt on the 400 cycle output. I wonder if that means at the same time, or if you have to be either one or the other. That'd be nice. I mean, you can use that 400 cycles for resistive loads like lights, I guess. You got 6 kilowatts of lights and then 6 kilowatts of whatever else. Just don't get them crossed. Full governor lever in stop position. I guess that would be this. Start and stop. It's kind of stuck. And I don't want to screw anything up. See, that's been monkeyed with. Kind of tight. I'm sure there's some pretty nasty gummy fuel in them pumps there. You kind of get that faint whiff of diesel, but it's not good. Barely anything on the stick. Well, I guess if the 30 hours is correct, and it did have some oil in it, not too much could have happened to it. That's hopeful thinking there. But, yeah. look for some more videos of this thing.